Hello all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is Minecraft with the Blightfall mod pack. And, well, we need to make grout. And for that, we apparently need to leave the safety of our little, dome and go elsewhere in the world. Yay! This is totally going to be just fine with demon pigs outside and such. Also, we are using the TF talkies because they're fun, so transform me to your heart's content, everyone. Also, we got a pig in here. We got 2 pigs. We also had a chicken in here, but it somehow got corrupted and tried to eat me.
I guess you dig a tunnel out, because you definitely don't want to break the glass.
Yeah, I think that's the route I'm going to take. Dig a tunnel.
And then replace the blocks so things don't wander in.
Yeah. That is a very good idea.
If you can, I would actually build a door so that it's easy to find the way back in.
I was planning a door, yeah. Though I was planning to just break the glass into a door, but the suggestion is far better than that.
I mean, to be honest, the only real difference is whether you're running to a dirt pillar or whether you're running to the side of the glass. Either way.
Alright, door for my...
But you could always build down and out and make a big under dome.
Alright, none of you are going to be here when I get back, so... Hello, dinner!
I mean, you could have chunk loaded it.
I don't have that access,
Oh, okay.
And this is 1.7.10. I can't just go into the map and do that.
Chunk loading's a mod. It's not a version thing.
Well, yes. Ah, I found where the taint is coming in.
Oh no. I assume you have to mine that all up, because otherwise it spreads.
I don't know.
Grim, why are you in the bathroom that smells like bleach? And why are you rolling around on the floor that smells like bleach? Grim, are you a special kitty? I am surprised you didn't meow.
But he did give me a fist bump.
Did he headbutt your hand?
Yeah.
He gives me fist bumps all the time. Isn't that right, my boy? Yeah, come on. Yeah. I have a good kitty.
Alright.
What
Even
can I say? He learned from the
extra
best.
R there, Giebend.
Hmm?
Giebend said, "But Zim, you just got better from the grout."
Yeah, I noticed that.
I am Groot. We are Groot.
We are grout.
Did he... Yes.
I thought we were Flom.
Foam is also acceptable.
I'm gonna get fwommed. Wyatt almost got fwommed. Or fluffed. I don't have context for that. I don't know where that originated from.
Wild traditions.
Yeah, wild traditions. It was Nova's way of describing taking back the exhaustion that was just taken from him by another character.
Yeah, you
And
know.
Flummed it.
Where did the fluff come from?
I
Flummed
farm, you farm, they farm, she
Everybody
farm.
Hi, Gabby.
Hi.
Hi, Gabby.
I return.
I have
Apparently,
so much else
I
to do.
cannot replace that in this.
Why not?
I don't know. It won't let me.
Sounds like a skill issue.
A stick.
I think I just have to make a new one altogether.
Yeah.
Have you ever just Thwom? Just Thwom?
So, hey, Gabby, how'd you like Wyatt almost dying?
Honestly, I don't know if I'm disappointed or happy. Because on one hand, that was a great. But on the other, I was kind of sitting there hoping to, like, you know, a little bit of chaos.
Yeah. Tiny I mean, she would not have been able to digivolve into Lamortmon. The elevator is too tiny.
Or she just had a smaller version of the form.
I don't know, but I'm just thinking in my head of has anyone here ever seen Dirk Gently Holistic Detective Agent?
I've seen what? Sorry?
Dirk Gently Holistic Detective Agency.
Mm-mm.
So, okay, basically in it, there's these characters that basically are like the universe's debuggers. And they're called holistics, and they're essentially a form of psychic. And one of them is a holistic actor. And her whole thing is she's such a good actor that she literally transforms into whatever her role is. Her favorite form to take is a three-legged chair. At one point, I've asked her to maintain her human form, to which she is, and the guy's coming in and talking to her and telling her about how, you know, she has to answer his questions because, you know, they've got her contained and there's nothing she can do. She can't escape. And she goes, well, you see, if I was decided that I was supposed to be an aircraft carrier at this point, there's not really much you could do to contain me. And everyone just kind of like takes a step back.
That would help?
It's just like, you know, she's in a little cell. Sure, the aircraft carrier can't fit in the cell, but, you know, who wins in that scenario? The cell or the aircraft carrier?
The city block or the aircraft carrier?
And that's kind of what I had in mind with the idea of digivolving in that space. It's just like, oh, well.
On
the flip side, there's just a little part of me that thinks it would have been funny to see Wyatt getting the beaten out of him.
I don't know. He definitely could have held them together, right?
For the bottom floor.
Yeah, well then he'll just go escape through the elevator, like the emergency hatch on the ceiling.
I don't think there will be more elevator.
Huh?
I don't think there will be an elevator at that point.
I mean, fair.
I mean, what happens if is Sammy able to get inside elevators yet?
Theoretically. I mean, Sammy's always been able, like, you know, physically able to enter elevators. Events happen, but...
Yeah, Sammy's always been physically capable of playing Russian roulette.
Exactly.
There's your comparison.
My question was does Sammy get in elevators yet?
I mean, if, like, everyone else was there, maybe.
Well, I mean, I remember one time
Very
that
big
happened
maybe.
and it still got taken away.
Yeah.
Basically, imagine this. There's an elevator. There are stairs. He could play Russian roulette. Or he could not. You know?
Yeah. So if he's got a choice, he's not going to take the elevator.
Exactly.
Unless
Alright.
he's feeling like rolling the dice.
Michelle makes some.
So, we need to go to... a scout.
Imagine
That's
if-
what I need.
Imagine if it was Sammy or Hyro who got put on a cadaver duty.
It's so funny.
They'd be dead.
Hey, Geeman! Congrats on that 585 stream streak.
Geemond lives here.
Yeah, he gets his mail forwarded.
I think he lives here more than you do.
Well, see, he can't let it die now because it's so big. If he lets
Yeah.
it die, we have to hold the funeral.
Like, yeah, if he lets it die down, we have to hold the funeral. Luke's here. He has his mail forwarded.
It is so funny to me to think about the fact that Geeman's stream streak is older than our puppy.
I love how Geeman's reaction, though, to his stream streak thing is just the ghost emote.
You
Turns
don't,
out Geem...
You don't like being here that much, Geeman?
No, he's just here so much. He's haunting here at this point.
Alright. Where's that waypoint? Ah, that way. Very well.
Also, I'm on the list of thoughts that I had during the session that I thought would be funny to someday ask Cashel to maybe give him yet another existential crisis where, hey Cashel, how are you so cool? Like, did you read a book on becoming an agent or something? Can I read it too?
He would be so ecstatic if you would read a book and take it to heart.
There is a not insignificant chance that after this one he is considering it, because right now he's just in here like, how did Cashel figure this out? Wow, he's so cool.
I don't know why, but I feel like the book that Sammy's going to pick up is going to be like, a history of fart jokes or something.
Special Agenting 101 for Dummies.
Being a special agent for dummies.
Oh no! Better yet, it's what was that? What was that spy TV show?
Which one?
The Get Smart. It's the novelization of Get Smart.
Let me Google that really quickly.
Oh, right.
You know, maybe I shouldn't be going out there at night.
Yeah, maybe that's not a great idea.
Okay, you have to justify me on
there's
not
a-
knowing this one.
There's a healthy cow outside? Oh,
How
okay,
did you
there it
get it?
goes.
No.
Oh.
I understand you not knowing this one, Gipgap, because this one's from like our parents' generation,
This thing is over twice my age.
and also the movie came out like what? Like the remake movie came out like what? Nearly 15 years ago.
17.
17. Okay.
All
Along with
right.
Steve Carell. Yeah.
On the run.
You got this,
Taint poison. Ow.
You're okay. Just remember, HP only matters if it reaches 0.
Yeah, the only important health hit point is the last one. Is the water even safe to swim in?
I have no idea, but that
Probably
is
not.
not safe to run through. I'm pretty sure that this is before the fast swim option. Yeah, it is.
Water safe. Fog.
I think it's bouncing on top of the water is the fastest way in this one.
I don't know if anything is safe out here.
Well, you weren't taking damage in the water.
There's a tendril.
Oh god. What is that? Stop! Go away!
No, you were in safe ground. You can recover there.
Oh. A taint swarm, apparently. Oh, but I kept all my stuff.
Keep inventories on, I guess.
Nice.
I mean, it makes sense if it's like, you know.
Some
Like
mod
that.
packs. Some mod packs have you have it on.
Alright, let's make our way over there. Again. Or attempt to. Emphasis on attempt.
Especially because back in this day, if I remember right, most mods didn't have grave options. It was usually just you died and dropped all your stuff, or you died and kept all your stuff.
I think the great mods like Hogan.
I think you might just want to stay on in the water.
I really
Make a
want
boat.
that bush.
Make a boat. Peak.
Oh my.
Thank you. Whoever did that, thank you.
You do what?
Oh my
The
gosh.
oh my.
I understood. No.
Oh my.
Bad kitty. Naughty.
Who's the bad kitty? He's saying I'm a bad kitty.
You are a cute kitty.
Meow.
You are a kitty.
Hey.
Do the pure daisies create a safe, like a anti-cheat zone?
Apparently. I will have to keep that in mind. For now, I'm going to leave that where it's at. Actually, I could really use that. Oh, really?
So use Botania to cleanse it.
So you just pick it up with an axe, apparently. I don't know.
No, I was just able to pick it up.
Okay.
It wasn't spreading key. You just keep placing them and like pushing the taint away.
I mean, yeah, you could put it up against the wall of your base.
Yeah.
Well, I see another silverwood tree, but no glass dome. We're supposed to have glass domes. They said that there were glass domes around all of them.
You want sand and clay, right?
Yeah.
Gravel you can just get anywhere, really.
Well, there's no dome over here,
Just take the tree.
but
What's the crystal?
that is a teleporter.
Oh, useful.
Oh. Biodome Alpha. Yeah, this is fast travel.
I guess we get,
It's not supposed to be corrupting the silverwood tree, though.
maybe all biodomes have a silverwood tree, but not all silverwoods have a biodome, and it just corrupts them.
Probably something like that. Ow.
You got squished.
Oh. Well, you can plant your flower.
Oh my.
I'm hoping it will clear it up and not just a, I don't know if that will get rid of it, or if it just stops it from spreading.
I like to imagine the tentacle did to you what Estrella would have done to me or Hyra.
Well, I got, credit for traveling to the swamp! Yay!
And you unlock sugar stuff.
What was that?
You unlock something with a sugar cane, because it said you unlocked like sugar or something.
I also picked up some sugarcane along the way. Also, the
Yeah,
heck
that's fine.
people TF'd me.
But it's not used.
I would, but I was cleaning and out of breath.
You want some oxygen? $50.
Which potion? Oh. Oh.
Oops.
You've. Oh. No, everybody's trying to do it at once.
Okay, relax. Think. What is it that I have to do? I have to vacuum my floor. I've cleaned my bathtub, but I have to mop the floor. And I have to vacuum my bedroom floor. And I have to mop and vacuum there, and I have to do some dishes. So I should do dishes next.
I'm trying to find the meme that I want to send you, correct?
Okay.
Here you go. Let's quickly look at this one and let me know if it applies or not.
I'll have to waddle
Alright.
back to my computer. Waddle, waddle, waddle.
If it actually sends. What the
Waddle waddle. Till the
Till
very,
the very
next day.
Ba 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 da.
Alright, so we are back here. Wait. What?
I mean, I have had that moment, Gib Gab, but no, because I can't let it stop halfway through because it's for a rent inspection.
Why did this just randomly grow here?
And my rent inspection is like I tomorrow before I go to work, and then I go to work, and then I come home to the rent inspection. So
Ugh.
I have to do what I can now before I go to bed.
Stinky.
And it's too much.
Stop with your little tendrils!
It's yelling in my
I think
ears.
those like purple dots on the ground. Or
What?
probably two. I don't know. In the taint, I just saw purple dots on the ground. Like lighter purple than the ground.
That's just a texture thing. It will literally just spawn tendrils on top of me. Yeah.
I think a chicken died. There's just a feather.
They just shed.
Oh.
Yeah, don't you?
If a chicken died, they leave behind a carcass.
Yeah. Maybe dragons are just weird and they just don't shed scales, you know?
I imagine dragons do shed scales, but is it the
Yeah.
point if you're using dragon scale for an enchanting ingredient, it needs to be one removed so that it's still alive and vibrant, not a dead scale that has fallen off?
No, but if you imagine dragons, then I assume the scales are probably radioactive.
Oh god.
That was a terrible joke, Kid Cap. That was a really terrible joke. Like, oh god.
Well, you laughed at it, so I
You
mean,
laughed
I'm-
because
I-
you've just what's the word? Reinforced it.
Well, I mean, I have to ask, did anyone else get it?
Be right back.
Did you get it? Why?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
he's just ignoring it.
Oh, my cat gets it. Isn't that grim?
Yeah, Asher is really like okay. So the funny thing is, Asher, in some ways, you kind of remind me a lot of like one of the people who I consider my best friend. In that
Oh.
like every now and then I know I get you, but you're also trying not to like encourage me. So, you grimace or you laugh, but you're just like, I can't let him know. I can't validate this.
Like, yeah, I can't validate this behavior. I cannot reinforce this behavior.
What's the worst?
Oh, I don't mind reinforcing it because cringe is fun.
Mm-hmm.
There's a specific one. I can't find the word.
Or it's like they do the pun or whatever, and I'm just like, there's no like big groan or something. It's just this silent little like, just the little sigh and click.
I mean, what's worse, that or Zim's laughter? Zim's pained laughter.
My what?
Nothing. Go back. I can't talk about it.
What are you eating? Clearly, you just stuffed something in your mouth.
Yeah, it's so I'd be quiet.
I used the word got him a lot more than I thought I would.
I need that thing away from there. Oh god, these things have so much health.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Without the
Terror.
dome, I am...
Whoa.
You know what?
Sim,
What?
your it changed your name in the message log. The chat in the game.
No,
You
it made us...
infected Razim.
Yes. That was not me. That was separate.
Oh. Oh.
See? It made a copy.
Oh.
Because technically, in this mod pack, when you die, well, when you die to the taint, you don't actually die. You become corrupted and become one of the tainted, and then for you as the player, you die. But if you go back to where you were, you can see your old body. There's now
Oh.
a tainted enemy.
Even under what? Oh my god.
Yes, it's going to be a problem no matter where I am. But at least I can somewhat gather this sand. Yeah, you see?
Oh, will they not enter the water?
Apparently not. Which is my only saving grace right now.
I mean, we could go sword and board tactic.
We are getting several ethereal blooms over here, though.
Oh, the taint tendril in your inventory dissolved.
And yes, I'm aware, Guru.
I mean, Garu, the way you say flesh puppet doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
What? Sorry, that caught me off guard for a second. Just with no context, that sounds wild.
Oh, does it? Does it sound truly wild?
I just mean that sounds crazy out of context.
Oh, really? I didn't get anything out of that? Huh.
I don't know. I think in context, it's just as wild.
I need to find gravel, though, as well as clay. Oh, there's some
there's
clay.
gravel beneath your base.
Not much.
You're gonna need a lot of everything.
Yep.
Although I went like deep browsing to try to find a specific word, and I couldn't find the word that I was looking for. But one of my friends and I, like, went back a while back, we were chatting, and she just sent me a video. I'll put it in media share. But this is like what I imagine talking to me is like sometimes nowadays. Because, bruh.
Actually, can't I just cheese it with this? Yes, yes I can. I brought this door along with me in order to, expecting there to be a dome here. That way I could, you know, dig into the dome and put a door behind me. But,
You just use door strats.
yes.
Look. It's not about... The door is like a bowl, okay? It's not what you fill it with that matters. Because when it's empty, that's when it has the most potential.
Gib Gab. Bap.
What? Is it not true?
Never
Just
change,
back.
Gabby.
But am I
Sorry.
wrong?
Never change. You're so entertaining,
Sounds
Gabby.
smart.
Like that video you said, which
You know what vibes that gives me, Gib Gab? Is that took this photo, felt cute, might delete later. Cobalt's drowning. It's not about him.
Well, that's rad. I wouldn't have.
That's
If Zim was drowning, there's like a 50-50 chance that I'd save him or say skill issue and laugh. And then save him.
all I can smell is bleach. I think I need to ventilate my house a bit better, but it's so damn cold.
right, winter.
Cold is better than and chemicaling
Yes.
yourself.
Cold is better than chemicaling myself. I was going to say cold is better than hot, but, it's still cold.
Yeah, cold is better than, gassing yourself out of your own house.
I mean, it's only chlorine gas. What's the worst that could happen?
We saw
It's
that
so sad,
tonight.
'cause, the funniest part of it is that you literally know better than any of us.
I know.
You literally know this all.
Why do you think I'm opening the house? Begrudgingly, but I'm doing it.
Hey, Curry, completely out of curiosity, right? So hypothetically, if you were to be locked in a room filled with chlorine gas and you couldn't really get out or ventilate it, what's the best way to prolong your lifespan? Just asking a purely hypothetical question that may or may not come in handy next session.
I mean, get low?
Does the gas sink or rise?
Oh yeah. Is it heavier than air or not?
The chlorine is heavy.
Chlorine. Well, the thing is that like either way, you're probably gonna die.
I mean, yeah, but like, let's say you're just waiting for a rescue and trying to survive as long as you can.
I mean, I didn't really work much with chlorine gas. Is there an MSDS safety sheet around? Because that's usually not.
I don't think so. There probably is one for chlorine, but.
So, okay, I guess if you really wanted to try to survive a little bit longer in the burning agony hell that you're going to be finding yourself trapped in, you're probably going to, I guess, just want to get high and breathe slow, and I guess act like the room is filling full of water, that if you splash, you'll die.
Hey man, you want to get high?
Alright, Asher, take notes. This will probably save your life.
Well,
Can't
yeah,
believe we're gonna
that
do
is Azure's job. He takes the notes, and when he doesn't, then I get to make him do the recap.
I was
so funny,
busy.
I was literally having the start the recap syndrome where I couldn't remember anything, but the instant he began saying things, I just started remembering everything.
I mean, okay. I in full disclosure, how equipped is the place you're potentially in? Like, do you have access to carbon? Could you, like, make yourself some sort of makeshift air purifier filter?
The person is trying to kill you.
Carbon.
Yeah, the person is trying to kill you with it.
So you're just stranded in a room with nothing.
Probably like office supplies at most.
Okay, so I guess if you're really clever and skilled with your hands, and the pencils are made with, I don't know, charcoal, you could grind up the pencils, mix it, get some tissues, and sandwich it between it, and try to make a little bit of a makeshift air filter. But that's not really going to do much. But it's like, apart from that, either get high, although personal, my advice is just get low and pass out quicker and die, because if you're trapped in there, you're probably going to die. It's not going to take long either way. You're going to be dead in about 30 seconds.
Hey, that's 5 combat rounds. That's a lot of time. It's like forever. And knowing Wyatt, if he succeeds his endurance checks, basically...
Integrity.
Yeah.
I mean, also, because I'm assuming in this scenario, you're in like a small room with chlorine gas actively being pumped in there.
Probably. Or at least the reaction has, like, somebody spilled the things and the reaction's on the floor.
Okay. I mean, if it's just like someone's spilled a bunch of chlorine and bleach on the floor, I mean, just don't get it wet, and that'll help slow it down. If it's already wet and it's kind of foaming and bubbling, well, then you're probably pretty screwed. If it's a small area.
Zim, can you advertise your community more to like people with like engineering background so I can ask these weird tabletop questions? This has already been very informative. We need like more people, you know?
I would love to figure out how to advertise my stream better.
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, if the person who's killing you has access to a fully equipped lab, there's much better gases they could use to gas you with.
Yeah.
You think they just grabbed what was easiest? But okay. So my idea to market to engineers, all right, is put out a short with like really rage-baitingly wrong engineering discussions, and then they're gonna start trying to correct things in the comments, and you can like lure them in, you know?
Not
I
the
mean-
raid free. No.
Honestly, if I had access to a fully equipped lab and I was going to choose to like put someone in a room and gas them to poison them, I would use sulfur dioxide.
Oh god.
This went from
Okay, just saying, I do not in any way support the speech that is happening in my voice chat right now. Thank you.
this went from a PSA on, hey, what do I do if I'm trapped in a dangerous situation, to FBI closely looking at the stream.
I mean, I'm just thinking for like, if you're talking like a villain who's running a lab, who's wanting to, you know, murderize someone. You're big.
Do it right.
On one hand, you know, we do have the chemical warfare specialist that we took. So maybe if Mario needs more notes on that, he can ask you.
Oh, okay.
Which is terrifying to think of, just like, hey, Kurai, would be really dangerous? And then
Hey, Kurai,
the
what's the worst acid to submerge someone in? Well, it depends what you want to do to them.
And then we as the players sit here like, oh no.
Oh no. What have you done, Gary?
The engineer was supposed to be on our side, not the storytellers. So yeah, that's my 3-step plan on how to attract more engineers. Say something really wrong, put it in a short, wait for the rage bait. And as proof that it works, I can say like, let's see, what's...
I mean, Dr. Stone's not wrong. It's a pretty brutal gas.
What's the periodic table? Can I say that's stupidly wrong?
Don't encourage them with my lab knowledge. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I would prefer we not.
Fine. Sorry.
Hey, Curly.
Hmm?
How come, like... As a genuine question, why is hydrogen and helium so, like, separate from the rest of the table? Like, it's just two little, like, blips on top of everything.
You mean like why they positioned the way they're positioned?
Well, like, I get that it's, like, the first period, right?
Hmm.
But, like, why are they the only ones there? It's just, like, weird and lonely there.
Oh god, I remember I was taught this.
I'm putting you on the spot right now. You have to answer, or else your credibility shot.
It's 'cause hydrogen has only one electron, and helium is an S block element too, but is also a noble gas. I don't remember why. I remember I was taught, but I don't remember why. It's never really been something that's mattered in anything I've done.
It's not that there are no knowable gases. Like it's just like I never thought
No,
about it. But, like,
they're-
looking at it, it's just weird that they're the only two elements on the first like.
Yeah,
Cool,
there is
right?
a reason.
Cool, right. Welcome
Mhm.
to being in a call with Gip Gap.
Yeah.
Great.
He will come up with the weirdest questions that you have never thought of and just ask.
Oh, I had this question, but I had this question in like year 2 or 3, and I got given an answer, and it was a joke answer then. But then I asked it again when I was actually in high school chemistry, and I did actually get the actual answer, but it's never come up again since then. It's so I want to say they're both stable, but a lot of the two elements at the top, a lot of the elements on the top row are stable because they're noble gases
And what are
for
the
the
other
most
ones?
part.
Like it just scales so weirdly because like basically most of the periodic table has what like 18 elements in each period, and then there's like a couple of periods that have like 10, and then there's one period with 2, and it's the first one, and that's it. It's just here's 2.
Well,
Done.
lanthanides and actinides are pretty easy. They're basically man-made.
Yeah, that's why they're like the bottom thing, right?
Yeah.
Those are fine because like there's like a little like.
But
square
they're actually situated like halfway in the tree.
they're like big rows, and then there's just the
Yeah.
first row is just small, and there's 2.
Yeah. There is a reason, but I can't remember what it is.
If you ever remember, let me know. I'm curious.
Okay, if it suddenly comes to me and I remember, because everything in the periodic table is where it is for a very important reason. Like if you actually look at it, it's all color coded in a specific way. So it's like, yeah.
You're my friend for a very important reason. You're a really lovely
Oh.
bean.
Wow.
Dab.
Wow.
Look at that.
I'm not finding
dab?
any gravel.
I'm sorry. If you want me to not dab, that's a losing battle right there.
I think my best bet for gravel is to travel through the water here and see what I can find. Because I have plenty of sand and plenty of clay.
So 2 things. I think someone just watched the session. Hi, Blue Bat. And also critically, if you want gravel, just start making like a big mine shaft, and you will find a giant pocket of gravel that'll be really annoying to mine through.
Not annoying when I need a whole stack of it.
Yeah, but annoying when you don't need it and you keep having to like mine through like a giant cube of gravel and it keeps falling. You're like, please go away.
Here you go, Gib Gab. This is the reason why from a textbook entry. I'm not gonna quote that out on the stream. You can just read the textbook entry.
Is hydrogen stable? Or it's not stable, right?
Hydrogen is not stable. Helium very much is.
That's really funny. They put together like one of the more unstable and then one of the really stable ones, just like poof, together.
Well, hydrogen's probably the most reactive element on the table. It mixes with pretty much everything
And then helium
that isn't stable.
Literally, like Water and oxygen are right there.
Well, you know, one of the big problems we have is helium escapes our atmosphere. Like, our atmosphere doesn't hold on to helium, it just goes.
Yeah. It makes it really annoying to get more.
Yes. We
Actually,
have
maybe-
quite a lot of it. But you know, I just love that we got this really cool gas that can do these really cool things, and we put it in party balloons.
It's fine. It's fine. We will eventually figure out more ways to make helium really easily, really cheaply, and really effectively without being destructive, and then we can put it in giant blimps and revive the airship industry. Because I remember already reading the whole thing of like, wow.
Why
these
we shouldn't
airships
do it
are
with
doing-
hydrogen?
I don't know. It's literally like so Brazil has been using like airships recently for like some really interesting uses, both in like transport across the Amazon rainforest because they need very minimal profiles on the ground to land, because you can just land
Yeah.
them on the little tower and done. And they've been using it for like transport, patrols, and such over the Amazon. They don't make a lot of noise. They're not really very polluting, so they're great to just have around. And like for example, if you're trying to stop illegal logging activities or just move stuff between cities that don't really have good road infrastructure, boom, airships, perfect.
Yeah.
But already one of the issues has been discussed is like, hey, you know, the problem is that the helium is really expensive. What if we replace it with hydrogen? And it's like, really?
The Hindenburg.
Really? part of the whole thing was just like, when they first started doing it, they're like, okay, we have to use helium, so let's secure a nice long-term contract for helium. And we are reading chat, Karen.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's like, okay, we're gonna secure a long-term contract for helium. That way we can like secure it and stuff. It's gonna be cool, right? And then it's like, okay, but now that the contract ended, whatever replaces it with hydrogen is cheaper. No. Have you not learned from history?
Well, we already knew helium was a noble gas, Garu.
I mean, I knew hydrogen was unreactive. I didn't know helium was that unreactive.
Okay, we're headed for the plane area now.
Helium is very unreactive, and because it's the second lightest element, it just floats.
Hi.
Hello there.
So it just
Wernie.
kind of
Pat, pat, pat.
it just kind of jettisons itself out of our atmosphere.
Okay, so basically, from what I understand from what the answer you sent, they do belong in group 1, or period 1.
Yeah.
But also like
They-
hydrogen is really weird.
Yes. Well, it's because it's not even. It's not an even number of electrons. So you can't really. Hydrogen is inherently unstable.
Yeah.
Because that's an open slot.
Yeah, it's literally open. Yeah.
Well, I found a very nice little spot over here.
Say so.
But you know, helium is just basically a perfectly closed plug. So
That's with most noble gases, or all the noble gases, right?
yeah, all the noble gases are completely unreactive, but most of the others are significantly heavier, so they're not bleeding themselves from our atmosphere the moment they're exposed to it.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, girl, I did read the Hindenburg thing. That's what made me remember the like Brazilian airship thing.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm nodding off, so I'm gonna go to bed.
You're not
Okay. Good night.
What are you saying yes to?
No, I'm
No.
dozing. I'm falling asleep because I'm tired.
Good.
Bro's an EP little guy.
Yeah. See y'all around.
See ya.
Yeah.
And this is why I don't like chemistry and I like physics.
Oh.
I don't know. Physics is... Okay, so the thing is, like, in all fairness, chemistry's cool. I like learning about stuff. It's just that I've always had the very, okay, chemistry is like, you start learning all of the things, and then my eyes glaze over because there's like 15 million different rules and
Yeah.
things and tendencies and then things, and I'm like, okay, just put that on the side. How do I do anything in chemistry? That's complicated. I don't like that. Ugh. And then I look at like biology, and biology's like, okay, so here's all of the basic, like here's biology 101. All right, biology 102 is everything you just read is wrong, and time to add way more nuance than you thought possible into the very simplest things. Because
Yep.
everything you say really simply about biology is just wrong. We just don't, we have to like oversimplify because otherwise we can't get anything done.
Yep.
Hi, Raijin. Mwah.
Hi, Raiden.
Right, Jen?
Hi, Kieran.
And like,
I liked biology. I've always liked biology, but it is a lot.
yeah, I find it cool. It's something like when you start looking into like, oh, how do they classify animals, and then you unlock a massive rabbit hole, and it basically ends up as like, so we have some rules we follow, but then it's just vibes.
The problem is you don't just study biology. Like you have to specialize. You're either like, you specialize in fish, but you're like generalized fish, so you're a marine biologist, or like, you are generalized animals, so you're a zoologist, or you're very specific and you study. Yeah,
Well, like,
it's
one of my teachers in high school was a parasitologist or something like that.
yeah.
And she specialized in parasites. It was really cool.
It's like you kind of want to specialize to an extent in biology, but it's like the more you specialize, the more niche your research becomes. And yeah.
Yeah. And that's where you get people arguing about whether this one fish is this or that or this or that, and you're like, it's a fish. And they both scream at you.
Yes.
Yeah. So I like biology, but also it's like it sometimes gives me a headache. And then there's physics, which are like, okay, I know physics is weird and wacky, but half of the time my experience of physics has been like, so here's a really, what do you run into?
Apparently a tainted hunter.
He just crossbowed you.
There's two sides of physics, really. There's the macro scale, which is, everything is a bigger version of something small, and like, there is no magic and everything is like, very predictable and stuff. And then you have black holes, which are like, what?
Well,
So then you have on the other hand, you have the micro scale, which is everything is magic. And
yeah, like our current device is basically quantum mechanics and general relativity.
and it's like everything is just magic and it just works.
Okay, so yeah, we can have these really tiny little atoms, but then sometimes when they're small enough, they just like teleport and skip things, and you can't like block them off because like they
and like
reality.
And you can have like these two particles that can be like moved away from each other to any distance, but like, if we vibrate one, the other one will instantaneously vibrate regardless of distance. It's like, what?
Or just magnetism in general. Because if we'd ever think about it, but like magnets are really weird.
And let's not forget that levitation happens when you get close to absolute zero.
Yeah. It's like there's really something I love to an extent about the duality of it, where like a lot of the more common like day-to-day physics applications, honestly what I like most about them is when they're really like simple and intuitive in a way that's really satisfying. Like, oh, how do you solve this problem? Oh,
well, here's a fun one
this
for
seems
you.
complicated, and you can just like do this. Oh, that's really
Here's a fun one for you. What do you think of gravity?
But I think, what do you mean? What do I think of gravity?
So
real?
gravity is freaking weird. Gravity is not really gravity, but it's kind of gravity. But it's not gravity in the way you think it is.
Okay then.
Why am I here? Just to suffer?
I don't know.
Look,
I mean-
what is gravity except big thing attracts smaller thing?
So
It's not really
gravity,
big
gravity
incident.
is actually the possibly best be referred to as quantum laziness, which is essentially when
Gabby, are
particles
you
reach.
saying? Gabby, are you saying that Zim has a gravitational force? Big thing attracts little thing. That's how he gets all those pets. Jeez, Gabby,
Wow.
can't believe you.
I didn't say that. Let it be known for the record. I did not say that.
Gabby
Wow.
called me fat.
Wow.
No, I've never.
I think Raijin just called him fat.
See, like I mentioned earlier with the math thing, like with the acute and obtuse angles, this is my kind of flirting. This is how people flirt with me when they want to be nerdy. And I respect it. I have a friend in high school
Sorry,
who's like a lot
I
more
was
into-
shush.
You're good. I was in fact just good to say that I have a friend in high school who was like really into chemistry and like we did stuff for a while, like we were pretty close, and we just picked up some really random chemistry stuff that we thought was hilarious, like CHCOOCH3 or something like that. We would just like we would see it on the test and we would go like, "Oh my god, it's Chaku." And I don't know why it was funny. Or like she memorized the chemical formula for cocaine, and then whenever she needed to use an example in a paper or in a test, she would use that, and the teacher would be like, "Why do you know this?" And she's like, "Because it's funny," and it was based.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friends,
Would you have us any other ways in? Would you rather I talk about the weather? Because I can talk about the weather.
No, we have Pikachu for that.
Ooh. And dinner and snacks.
ice cream and death.
Okay, there we go. Ah, we're finally getting the first like weird disturbance running across the Atlantic, but this one isn't becoming big storm, so we still Gucci. We're getting to that time period of hurricane season where people are like, "Wow, the season has started and nothing has happened so far. Everything is good," and I'm like, you know, it's like we're not close to the peak, right? This is lightweight hurricane season. Don't get cocky. It's almost always September.
I mean, it's concerning me that we usually have quite dry summers with like 1 or 2 weeks of wet, and this whole winter, sorry, usually quite dry winters with like 1 or 2 weeks of wet near the end. And this whole winter has just been rainy and wet and like a slurry, and I'm like, oh, this is not the landscape is not designed for this.
Oh dear. I love extreme weather events.
It's like we're getting like some sort of tropical winter thing. It's really freaking weird.
Dude, like, it still marked me with what's the name of that hurricane?
You know, the one hurricane with the things that does the stuff and the things with the other stuff.
I want to say Katrina, but I feel like that's the
No.
easy one.
I was thinking, I'm pretty sure it's Milton, if I remember right. Like, there's a little like silly rule that if it like at least I've figured when watching a lot of the hurricane stuff and coverage. Meteorologists, when they've been doing this for a long time and they have that like reputation of being pretty credible,
Oh,
There's not a
crap.
lot that faces. Oh god. You got sheeped.
I got a lot worse than that right now.
I mean, honestly, escaping into the trees is about as good an idea. It's like actually big brain.
Okay. I have a moment.
Safety. But yeah, like with a lot of the with weathermen and meteorologists who like cover hurricanes pretty actively, there's like the general unsaid rule that like if they're not panicking, you probably don't have to panic. And I still remember when Milton came around and it's like, oh yeah, so the storm is gonna be like this. And then it like completely shattered expectations and explosively intensified ridiculously fast. And it was like you could see meteorologists being like, oh god. And one of them cried. And it was like, oh god, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. What do you mean he cried? And Florida still
Oh,
got
no.
really lucky with that hurricane.
Corrupted puppies.
Zim, you know what you have to do.
Yes, I have to cure them somehow.
Is there a cure?
If there is not, then I shall let them eat me. That is the only choice.
Shoot the dog.
No!
You've seen Kingsman Golden Circle, or just the first one, right?
The what?
The first of Kingsman, the Secret Service.
I have no idea what
Movie?
you're talking about.
Oh, you haven't seen that movie?
No.
Can we add it to the next watch?
Possibly.
It's really good. I'm not spoiling it then. A good movie. Is there not someone in chat who has to kill the nearest things to you, Redeem?
The what, Redeem?
the fight the 5 nearest things, Redeem.
I mean, if you guys want me to just quit the game tonight, right now, then sure, go for it.
I won't lie though. The tainted animals just seem really annoying. They just deal so much damage compared to what I'd expect them to deal.
Oh, hey there, Rumply.
What the?
Oh, so I want to have a little vent about my first customer today at work. So it was nothing major, but it's like, you know how sometimes it's like, you know, your day over shift of retail, it might be fine, but there was just that one person at the start of your shift, and it's just like, oh, they just really rubbed you wrong, and you're trying not to be grumpy for the rest of your shift, but you kind of are. Basically, the guy comes up and he does a massive shop, and he finishes, and I tell him how much his bill comes to, and gesture to the credit card machine when he says he's going to pay by card. And then he starts yelling at me for not bagging for him, to which I, you know, politely say, oh, well, that's not something we generally do here. We are bring your own bags, but, you know, there's no one waiting for you and we're quiet, so I'm happy to help you. And then I start helping him, and he goes, well, good, because I shouldn't have to ask. You should just know to do it. It's your job. I'm like, well, as I said, sir, it's actually not our job here. But because we're quiet, I'm happy to help you. And he's like, good, it's your place. To which I went, I'm sorry, what? So,
Thank you. Get out of the store.
and then he's just like, oh, don't give me attitude. And I just dropped my arms to my side and just looked at him like I'm like, you want to pick this fight? And he kind of backed down. I am in no mood for your shit right now, old man.
My condolences to all retail workers, as per usual.
I mean, I don't even know why he escalated it. I said I informed him why my instant reaction wasn't to do it, and then I offered to help him do it without making a big deal about it, but he wanted to drive home this idea that he had some sort of authority over me.
I mean, I don't know. Some people just get off to it, I guess.
There
And
are
you know
very
what?
few people who I give authority over me.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I kind of understand why, like, people are mean, but also, like, really, to retail workers, like, is it just, like, fun? Do you, like, genuinely just enjoy it? What's the point?
Oh, it's the whole idea of people like to think that they're the next totem the next one downs on the totem pole.
Yeah, but just, like... and, like, you're gonna yell at them, feel good, and then leave?
Pretty
Does it make
much.
your life actually any happier?
Well, I mean, there is no happiness in these people's lives generally.
I'm doing all right, Rumbly. How are you?
Usually, honestly, it's old people who are angry who think that the younger generation's just entitled, and I look young.
But are you?
I mean, everyone at work was surprised to find out I was over 25. And I'm almost 35.
Here we go. So where do I find
So,
her?
I don't know. I don't necessarily think I'm old, but I'm not young anymore.
Yeah. I sometimes still have those moments where I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I can just do this thing because I want to. Like, I'm an adult. I can just do things. Hola.
What's up?
Hola.
Awa?
Hola.
What?
Hola. Oh yeah, gosh. Sorry, I was momentarily reading over one of the things from Milton, and I literally like completely forgot about it. But now that I remember, it's like, that's how bad it was. Like in terms of like it being just a freak storm in so many ways. The 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron, they're called the Hurricane Hunters. Their whole shtick is they take these big, specially designed and modified planes, they fly them into hurricanes, and they get data. And they scout and patrol and do stuff. They're like very crazy people. They're really cool. And they do a bunch of stuff, but they're called the Hurricane Hunters for a reason. And when they went to fly into Milton, one of them was just like, yeah, so this thing is terrifying. I fly into like dozens of hurricanes, and this is genuinely terrifying. Oh god, oh fuck. Imagine having people who do this for a living and they tell you like, nah, this ain't it, cheap. I don't want to go there again. Ugh.
I mean, I think what it was when I learned about people who repaired deep sea cables, just what that job entails. That was my big nope moment.
Oh yeah, and then there's the ones that like I think I remember reading in the North Sea who like literally will live there for like weeks at a time in these deep sea stations, and everything has to be followed perfectly to the letter because like if
Well-
you mess up the quote unquote airlock protocol, that can have explosive consequences.
You could. Well, the idea is actually they're usually kept up at surface level in these tanks that mimic the pressures of down there, and they'll live in them for weeks on end, and then they'll get lowered down in a bell to repair
I was reading
repair
about,
the
like,
cables.
I was reading about the opposite. They're like they have well pressurized like stations at the bottom, and
They do.
will be lowered there, and then they sit in those like stations at the bottom for like
Oh
a couple weeks.
no! They have to be pressurized at the surface,
Well, yeah, it gets pressurized at the surface, and then they send it down.
and it takes. Usually they'll go down in a bell to work. I don't know any that actually live on deep sea stations. Usually they go down in a bell. The explosive reactions happen because when they're in, if someone was to say go stir crazy in the bell and run and open the front door, the crew would all die.
Yeah,
Because it would be explosive decompression and they'd all have an aneurysm and die.
I can find the one that I can find here.
But yeah, that's the one. That's usually the life of a deep sea cable, and then they get lowered into like crushing pitch black depths, and like read the story about the guy who got stranded at the bottom of the sea. He survived.
Yeah. Is that the one that like had the air
30
for, like,
minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah, it's 25 minutes without oxygen because he survived because it was basically so cold.
Yeah, I'm thinking of saturation divers. Like they will literally stay working in depth for like days or weeks at a time with like a lot of really weird complicated gas breathing mixtures in like usually they'll like slap a thing at the bottom of the sea and then just be like, all right, you're gonna live here for like 2 weeks. Just
Heads up, my housemate's about to charge his EV. It may kill my power.
oh gosh. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully.
The lack of resources in this mod pack is really starting to frustrate.
What's the name of the mod pack?
Blightfall. Hi, Simple.
But yeah, all I'm gonna say is deep sea repair divers are freaking crazy.
Yep. I don't want to do that. That's terrifying. Which version of Blightfall are you on?
The latest one?
Yeah, because I found the thing, but it's for the old one. What are you trying to find out to do?
I'm just trying to find resources.
Oh, like actually, I thought you meant like online resources.
No, like ores and such.
Apparently there's something called an ore cache. Are you near the ocean?
I am not.
Because like there's map-specific recommendations that people are making, but assuming this is not like the same map.
It is the
But
same
apparently...
map.
Okay, I'll still avoid spoilers because I think that's kind of cheap. But basically, people say that there's a biome called an ore cache, usually on the ocean. So if you mine downwards and you're like basically mining below the ocean, you might be able to find something there.
The ocean is a big place.
Yes. I mean, look, the easiest way I could find to cheese it is since the biomes are made by chunks, you could just grab a boat and start sailing around and look at what chunk you're in and see if you like get an or or biome. And then you know like where you have to mine all the way to. Although, you know what, Curry? If I could do it safely, which I can't, so I don't plan to do it anytime soon, I would do a deep sea dive.
There, we got some bushes now for food.
Unstarve.
Sorry, Gab, repeat that again, please. I was having housemates talk to me.
Yeah, no worries. I was just saying that honestly, while I probably wouldn't do it anytime soon because I don't know how to do it safely, if I could do it safely, I would do a deep sea dive at least once.
No thanks, hard pass. I would do a deep sea submersible. I would not do a deep sea dive.
I could go for either. It would be terrifying, but like at the same time, I feel like there's something kind of cool about being like, I don't know, 300 meters under the surface and just knowing that there's nothing but the abyss above and below you, and you're just there like, oh god, this is terrifying, help.
Nope. Hard pass.
Yeah, you have fun with that, Gip Gap.
I mean, I get it though, because that's me with going to space.
My gosh, Kurai. Have you ever wondered how close you can get to the sun? Safely?
Well,
no,
considering
that's
the
again.
moment you leave our atmosphere, we're not even a safe distance from the sun.
Okay, so let's say, right? Let's say you got put in a spaceship and there's a little window and you just wanted to see how close you could get to the sun. Would you try?
I mean, that would purely depend on the strength of the window and what it's made of and how well it's blocking the radiation from the sun, if at all.
Right, see, now we're talking. Now we're businessing here. Caesar, there's someone else who enjoys like a level of overthinking like this.
Well, you see, my point is unless I'm safe from the radiation, hell no, please.
Obviously, like I wouldn't want to die to the sun. I would just think it's kind of cool to be like, how close can I safely get to the sun?
I mean, at the same time, it also reaches a point where it's just too bright and too red and too hot. I mean, it becomes unpleasant. I don't like to be hot. I'm an ice cat.
That's a problem for later me, if I'm in that situation.
I tend to prefer to be a bit on the colder side.
Alright, fine. We'll throw you to... What's the coldest planet? Neptune? Uranus. Both are you to Uranus.
I know, right, CJ?
That's boring. Uranus's wind speeds can only reach up to 900 kilometers per hour, or 560 miles for the people who need it.
I mean, that's still enough to kind of rip flesh from bone.
I want to see a visualization of Neptune's. I need the wind to go faster. It's like what? 2,000-ish kilometers per hour? Yeah, around 2,000 kilometers per hour, 1,300 miles per hour.
I mean, to be honest, if you go high enough in Earth's atmosphere, we get wind like that.
I don't think we get 2,000 kilometers per hour.
Not quite that fast, but we get, sheer flesh from bone winds.
I mean, where do we get that one? What's the fastest winds? Google, I said Earth, not solar system. Yeah, we've only gone up to like 500 kilometers per hour in tornadoes.
Gib Gab is a very, very, very special being.
Darn. Not even Neptune's winds could shear flesh from bone. It's not fast enough.
I'm sorry, what's Good Gab talking about? I tuned him out like 30 minutes ago.
I don't know, I've jumped between like 4 different topics. Also, you say 40, but I'm pretty sure you've only been here for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
No, he's been here longer.
Sus. Anyway, the planets in our solar system are cool. I wish we got more media about them. Nobody ever does anything with, like, Neptune, and it's such a pretty planet. And terrifying. Annoys me that we're always talking about Mars, and Mars is like the boring rock. Like, oh look, you have Jupiter, just a giant ball of gas. And you have Saturn, which is like, look at those cool rings. And then you have Uranus, which is like, cool rings, and also it's cold as fuck. And then Neptune, and it's like, wind go burr. And Venus, which is just like, hi, would you like a hellhole? There's Mercury, which is like, would you like to live close to the sun and see what happens? And we don't really count Pluto, but Pluto's just kind of like a cool thing, right? But no, out of all of those, and then on top of that we have Earth, which is just like a cool as fuck planet, right? Earth is like actually cool.
My favorite celestial body in our solar system is Enceladus.
Is what?
Enceladus.
Let me Google that.
I have no idea what that is either.
It's one of Saturn's moons.
Ah.
It's a moon covered by a clean, freshly deposited snow hundreds of meters thick, making it one of the most reflective bodies of the solar system, with temperatures only reaching up to 198 Celsius or negative 198 Celsius or negative 324 Fahrenheit. Plus a lot of really cool, weird surface features, despite literally being a snow planet.
I mean, read about the stuff that jettisons from its poles.
That's what I'm doing. Oh god, it has an ocean. That's really cool. Or just to read it out loud. Cryovolcanoes near the South Pole shoot geyser-like jets of water vapor, molecular hydrogen, other volatiles, and solid materials, including sodium chloride crystals and ice particles, into space, totaling about 200 kilograms per second. That's 440 pounds. With more than 100 geysers identified. So just like the planet just pulls water.
Do exobio nerds know what that means?
So nautic as possible.
It basically supports marine life very, very, very strongly. Like, it's the same soup that essentially made life on our planet.
Barotrauma. Barotrauma.
Oh boy.
Like, to be fair, I don't think we'd get like fauna like barotrauma, but also like it is one of those cool things of like, what is in there? Can we just send something and check it out?
There is works for a probe to go to Enceladus and do an exploration, because it actually is an incredibly high candidate for finding extraterrestrial life within our very own solar system.
That would be cool.
Like, don't get me wrong, they're expecting maybe like bacteria, but
But who knows, right?
yeah, who knows?
We'll find we'll find fish in there, and the people who love sushi will immediately start rubbing their hands together. Like, okay, you can't tell me people wouldn't immediately be like, "Can we make sushi out of this?"
I mean, I've played Dave the Diver, so
I haven't.
oh, you're a diver on a coral reef, and everything you fish up, you turn into sushi.
Of course.
And you can fish everything.
Why am I not surprised?
And apparently the sushi is really good, because your sushi chef is amazing. Wow.
Okay, I guess I cannot increase the speed at which that grows.
You're gonna have to wait for your aluminum.
Would you look up how the Tinkers construct aluminum oreberry bushes, or just oreberry bushes in general, grow, please, Gip?
We're very bush.
I would, but I can't.
They hurt you when you touch them, don't destroy. Okay, You need to let them go through 3 stages: small, medium, and mature. Produce berries on random ticks. Growberry bushes can only be placed at light level below 13 and grow at light level -10.
Ah.
So I
What do you
think that's,
mean?
they can't be grown at max light, basically. They need low
Yeah.
light.
They may just need less light in that room.
Makes sense. It's kind of like the cave. Because iron is in a cave. So maybe like a dim lit cave.
cry.
Well, what I'm going to do is make a room with no light
Oh, a mushroom room.
and cover the bottom of it or floor of it with slabs so nothing can spawn.
It also needs an opaque block. I don't know what that means.
A block that cannot be seen through.
Oh, there you go. I assumed so, but I didn't know if Minecraft was just making it weird.
I mean, there could actually be a block called an opaque block.
How about you?
So I got myself candy today.
Mhm.
I decided to get myself strawberry belts. Sour strawberry belts. A kilo of them.
Yum.
I don't know if you have any idea what those are. So they're basically like,
Serves
I don't know,
properly.
strawberry candy that's like chewy in a long strip, then covered in like sugar, like that sour sugar stuff.
Oh, so the one that's like a roll and it's long and pink?
Yes, except it's like in strips.
Mm. I think I know which one you mean, yeah.
But it's the same candy, yes.
Fun. Also, Zim, just to like give you a little bit of pain, the bushes will produce an ore berry, and you need 9 ore berries to make 1 raw aluminum. Or well, they'll make an aluminum nugget, so you'll need 9 ore berries making an aluminum nugget to make an aluminum ingot.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's free permanent ore anyways, so...
You could place like a wall in the 2 blocks, like in the middle of the room on the side of the door, and that'll block more light.
Oh no, I got what I
You can just
needed.
walk. Okay. But yeah, I just think it seems like your best bet at resources is to dig a little deep and then just go in the direction of the ocean. And either hope you stumble into a cave or into an ore biome below the ocean.
Yeah...
Or I can give you these instructions that I found on potential like ore cache.
I'll worry about that another time. If I decide to go that route.
I'm gonna save this comment.
I mean, you can send it to me and just pin it.
Or not, I guess. Apparently you get waypoints to them.
Ah, so I'll just eventually get it.
I think so.
You know, alternatively, we could go another route altogether. Not really a route I want to go, but I could just smelt the ore that I have found and use that.
Assuming you're trying to set up like ore smelting for ore doubling before you start using your ores.
Yes.
And you don't have enough to make like the melter?
Make the what?
The melter. So in old school thinkers, you can turn, if you can make the melter, you can turn just cobblestone into seared bricks. That
don't
is if
see
it
a
has the
melter.
ability for you to do that. It might be called the porcelain smelter. You might want to double check that the recipe works in this mod pack though, but
I'm
if you can
looking and I'm not seeing anything.
oh, okay. They might have taken it out. Don't worry.
I don't recall that ever being a thing.
I very much do. But I played very different mod packs to this. I was more of your Sky Factories and Project Ozone.
Ah. Though, I am quite tired, and I think I might go ahead and call it early tonight, everybody.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Do stuff off stream and such, and try to push it out a bit longer before I go actually to bed, you know. Because I don't want to go to bed too early. But I am also tired, so...
Fair.
Good night, Fluffy. You're a good boy, Ido. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining us on the stream today. That was Minecraft. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards through Stream Loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or subscribing to us on Stream Loots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everybody, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
So long.